Improvements in energy efficiencies on individual ships can reduce fuel consumption, save natural resources, and decrease environmental impact. While the yield of individual measures may be small, the collective effect across the entire fleet is significant. The operational efficiencies delivered by many ship operators significantly contribute to reducing global carbon emissions. MARPOL Annex 6 introduces two mandatory mechanisms as energy efficiency standards for ships, with the main objective of reducing international shipping's greenhouse gas emissions via improved ship design and operations. These are 1. Energy Efficiency Design Index (EEDI) for new ships and the Energy Efficiency Index for existing vessels (EEXI). 2. Carbon Intensity Indicator. Ship Energy Efficiency Management Plan (SEEMP). SEEMP establishes a mechanism to improve the energy efficiency of a ship during its operational life cycle. SEEMP onboard your vessel is ship-specific. This is reviewed every year and an approval letter is provided to the ship post-review. The objectives of SEEMP are to ensure compliance with IMO requirements, establish mechanisms for improving the energy efficiency of ship operations, develop the mechanisms as ship-specific plans for use on board. SEEMP Part 1 plus SEEMP Part 2 equals SEEMP. SEEMP Part 1 consists of ship particulars, energy efficiency measures, description of monitoring tools, measurable goals, procedures of evaluation. SEEMP Part 2 Data Collection Plan consists of ship particulars, record of revision of fuel oil consumption data collection plan, ship engines and other fuel oil consumers, fuel oil types used, the emission factor of fuels used, conversion factor CF, method to measure fuel oil consumption, method to measure distance traveled, method to measure hours underway. Processes used to report the data to the administration. Data quality. So let's talk about Ship Energy Efficiency Management Plan, SEEMP, Part 2. The IMO Fuel Oil Consumption Data Collection System, IMO DCS, came into force on 1 March 2018. From 1 January 20, all vessels were required to submit to their flag administration through the ship's classification society their annual reports on fuel oil consumption data for the previous calendar year. Example, data for 2019. Post-verification, the administration provides each vessel with a confirmation of compliance, which must be retained on board the vessel. Continuous improvement cycle. SEEMP is a continuous improvement management cycle to improve a ship's energy efficiency through the following 4 stages. 1. Planning. This involves considering the variety of options for improving efficiencies such as engine performance, speed optimization, weather routing, and hull maintenance. The appropriate combination of measures for any ship to improve energy efficiency varies depending on the ship type, cargo, routes, and other factors. Once the appropriate measures are planned, goals are set to assist in identifying the stakeholders who should be conscious of improvements in energy efficiency. As energy efficiency cannot be directly measured on board due to various internal and external influences, quantitative targets are chosen carefully. Goal setting should reflect qualitative objectives and individual commitments. The SEEMP is revised as needed, with measures to be adopted to further improve the energy efficiency of a ship. 2. Implementation. This involves setting roles and responsibilities for the stakeholders carrying out the initiative. Records are kept of the implementation of each measure to assist with self-evaluation at a later stage. If any identified measure cannot be implemented, the reason should be recorded for internal use. 3. Monitoring. The energy efficiency of a ship should be monitored quantitatively. Performance data should be captured to obtain a quantitative indicator of the energy efficiency of equipment on board a vessel or fleet in operation. Appropriate tools and reporting mechanisms should be used on board to record performance, which is the first step towards quantification and optimization. 4. Self-evaluation and improvement of energy efficiency measures. This final stage in the continuous improvement cycle produces meaningful feedback for the planning stage of the next cycle. The purposes of self-evaluation are to evaluate the effectiveness of the planned measures and their implementation, understand overall characteristics of the ship's operation, such as which measures can or cannot function effectively and how and why, identify trends in the efficiency improvement of each ship, improve plans for the next cycle. Self-evaluation is completed periodically using data collected through monitoring. These 4 stages play a critical role in the continuous improvement of ship energy management. While the SEAMP initiatives have been implemented, these will be revised from time to time. To summarize, SEAMP is a tool to assist in managing vessels' ongoing energy performance monitoring and fuel optimization initiatives. It provides a structured approach for monitoring individual ship and fleet-wide performance over time, and also options for optimization of performance.